Oh, Tori, we covered Hitman quite a bit. That's on you for just finishing the story now, February 2017. Shots. Shots. It's on you, Otori. How's everyone doing? I hope great. I'm still sick. I'm never getting better. Ever. I'm just teasing you, Otori, for sure, for sure. Isn't it so good? Hitman is so good. I have been fortunate enough to have Hitman and Resident Evil 7 revitalize two of my all-time favorite franchises. Because Hitman Absolution and Resident Evil 6, as you know, I do not like. So. Wolf Daddy. Huber, since Dishonored 2 was nominated for Game of the Year and Deus Ex wasn't, does that mean Dishonored is a better immersive sim? I would say so. I would say Dishonored 2 is a better game. Yeah, I'd say it comfortably, actually. Sure. So on this week's episode, we talked about Valentine's Day games. Some good co-op games. We talked about Super Mario 3D World, which is up. It's in the upper pantheon of favorite co-op games ever made. I encourage people to try it co-op. You know, kind of like I've tried to encourage Kyle Bossman and Michael Damiani to play it co-op, but they insist that Mario is and always will be a single-player game. But that game was definitely designed for co-op. And I love it. I love it so much. Because it's an uneasy alliance the whole time. It's so fun. You know, you get the crown. The winner of the previous stage gets the crown on their head. So I like it. Gay Vulture, have you played Catherine? I have. I finished it. I like it. There's definitely some romance in there. I could see how it's a Valentine's Day game, but it's kind of intense. I don't know. It's like really intense. Catherine. Is Hitman a good co-op game? Planning your routes and taking turns. Feel the stakes. Yeah, I could see that. Hitman for sure. Any game where you can, like, walk around freely for a bit, I like. Swordfish, Hero, have you ever impressed a lady with your video game skills? Only Bloodborne and Dark Souls. When I'm, like, killing a giant boss. Hero, what Brad date game had the best bonding moments? Brad and I? It's gotta be Resident Evil 5. For sure. Tori. Claire Redfield is in Resident Evil Code Veronica. What's going on, Tori? You feeling alright? You feeling okay, Tori? Just teasing you. I love you, Atari. We also talked about Overcooked. You know, you better be Zerg hive minding it. Because your communication skills, they better be on point in that game. Very intense. I feel you, Tori. We're all sick here. We're under the weather. It's the flu season. I've been sick now for over a week. I haven't been outside in like 8 days. I'm going Kevin Bacon stir crazy. Oh no, that was Stir of Echoes, right? Shit. Sorry. I had a nightmare last night. It was so strange. I had a nightmare that, like, Bossman was yelling at me for saying the F word too many times on Talking Syndrome, even though I've never said it. And I watched this, like, compilation video of me just saying the F word, like, 3,000 times. It was a strange nightmare. It was weird. I'm telling you, it's this flu. It's giving me, like, fever dreams. Oh. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So then we talked about Until Dawn. Kind of a unique choice I wanted to throw in there. I want to get a variety of games. I thought back to the game trailers days of all of us taking turns, and I think that was special. Horror movies are such good... It's like the ultimate date movie, you know? Take someone to a horror movie. So that's where my head was on that one. The last one, of course, thoughts on Jacob's Ladder. 0 to 100 in 3 seconds here, Ryan. That movie's disturbing to say the least. Your favorite romantic moments in a video game, like not rejoining Luna Frey. Romantic moments in games. I don't know. You got me, Swordfish. It's hard to think of any. What does that tell you about video games? Can we think of any, chat? Do any come to mind? Oh, Persona. Thank you. World Rejector. Max Social Link. There you go. There you go. Anything Persona related. Yes. Does Big Boss and The Boss count? There's some deep emotions there running. Oh, Drake and Elena, of course. I call myself an Uncharted fan. So some other Valentine's Day games that I thought I would mention that I didn't get a chance to was Streets of Rage. The entire trilogy. Yeah, I was going to syndrome that, but Memoirs of a Geisha kind of kicked in. It's a great movie, by the way. Check it out. Marcus, Phoenix, and Dom. Do Solid Snake and how about Otacon and Sniper Wolf? I haven't played Metal Gear in so long. It's been a while. John Wick 2. I haven't seen it yet. I'm thinking about seeing Resident Evil because I need to. And if I miss it now, I'll miss it forever. I've seen them all in the theater. I gotta finish the fight. It's the final chapter. And then I can talk about it on a frame trap or something. Blue Valentine could be the most depressing movie ever made. No, Zol, we don't like Valentine's Day. She doesn't, at least. Yes. Just not into it. Is there a better kiss on Leon 8 is in Resident Evil 2? I don't know. It's pretty good. Well done, Gay Vulture. Woof Daddy, how old were you when you beat your first video game? Because Kyle said he was 14. Super Mario Brothers 3, I beat when I was very young. Very young. I don't know if I beat Super Mario Brothers 1. I know for a fact I was less than 10 years old when I beat Super Mario Brothers 3. Probably like 7 or 8 or 9. I had a guide at that age. I had a game guide for it. The Super Mario Brothers 3 guide was sick. Let me see. Trying to find it. I don't even know if you can buy it anymore. Oh, I hope I still have this thing. I really hope I still have it. I can't find it anywhere. Online, at least. Actually, maybe it was this one. It was, dude. I have this, and it's going for $100. This is what I have. I better chat. I will find this in my house and bring it to a stream or something. This is what I have. It's incredible. Deleted link. Deleted link. Can't post it. All right. Well, you'll just have to wait and see. Because it's really cool. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, what the heck? No, I would tweet it, Zul, but I'm going to leave it up as a surprise now. I hope I still have it. I could, like, call my mom. She could, like, take a look. Oh, I love my mom, but the most. My mother is a saint. But there's one thing I will never forgive. Chat. My mother's only sin. She made me throw away hundreds. It hurts just saying it. Hundreds of Nintendo Powers, Game Pros, just in the dumpster. Straight into the dumpster. Hurts. She knows. She's sorry about it. She's sorry. She's apologized. She still feels guilt to this day. Oh, man. Who knew, though, you know? I was so young. I wasn't living in the house. It's not fair to me to, like, keep stacks and boxes and boxes of magazines in a house that I'm not living in anymore. You know? And I didn't know that they would become such a treasured item. She didn't know. Brutal. Feeling better here, Wolf Fox? No. Still sick. It's crazy. Yeah, so too bad there. It's all right. Anyway, Streets of Rage 2 in the running for all-time favorite co-op game. In the running for all-time favorite video games, really. Streets of Rage 2 is my life. Streets of Rage 2 is part of my soul. So. Furanagi, what's up? What would you be doing with them now if you had them? Showing them off to the allies. We got a couple magazines in the mail, which was incredible to look. Which were incredible to look at. Damiani had like a sick Nintendo Power in his car. Like, love looking over those. They're so fun to look at. Streets of Rage or Final Fight. Streets of Rage. All day. All day, every day. Well, Tori, we talk a lot about a lot of best types of games here. So what is the worst co-op game to play on Valentine's Day or any day in general? Worst co-op game? That's an easy one. It's going to be Resident Evil 6. As well as Kane and Lynch 2. Far worse than 1, somehow. Army of 2, the first 2 are okay. They're alright. The Devil's Cartel was bad. I would say I like Army of 2, 1 and 2 more than Resident Evil 6. Ooh, Mbun. Dead Space 3. You know, as we were replaying it, we got to get back to it, by the way. We played a couple hours there, Brad and I, on stream. It wasn't as bad as I remember. We were breezing through. I think not doing the side quests helped. Crit path only. So, yeah, I want to get back to it, actually. We tried to finish Gears 4, but freaking technical issues could not be contained. Ridiculous. Wolf Daddy, Hubert, am I scum if I only play as the Peacekeeper and the Nobushi in For Honor since they have poison? Absolutely not. No way. The Peacekeeper, the Berserker, and the Orochi. So one from each faction. Those are the dueling specialists. So if you use any of those 3 classes, I have no problem. And I think Nobushi is going to get hit with a nerf here, like, real soon. So, yeah. The dueling 1v1 specialists. Berserker, Orochi, and Peacekeeper. So I want to, like, master one of those. Then you have the Vanguards, which are like the all-arounders, like the Raider, the Warden, and the Kenzie. They're kind of okay at everything. Dominion, one-on-one, everything. And then you have the defensive guys. The Conqueror, the Warden, and the Shugoki, which hasn't been shown yet, really, I guess. Yeah. So, don't forget, allies, you can join the EZA Twitch community. Just join via your Twitch dashboard settings. Yeah, join us up. We play games. We talk about games. We love video games. We love them. We get excited. We get very excited. Revelations 2, great co-op game. You know, there's some Valentine's Day love in that game, for sure. Sandal Beach, I started playing The Witness this week. Got 4 laser towers up now. Laser towers, just giving me nightmares. Not an easy game, but I'm making steady progress. The big picture gets clearer step by step. I gave up. Sandal Beach. I'm bad at puzzles. I'm real bad. Zen Davis. Hubert, as someone who is a little skeptical on For Honor, Would you say it's lived up to your expectations? Just looking for your insight. Yes, Zen Davis, absolutely. I had the chance to play it at E3 2015. It's a long time ago. E3 2015. That was back when like the HUD for which angle you're dodging was like this big. It's massive. It has seen so much polish since then. I feel like For Honor has been done for a year and a half, and they've just been polishing. Yeah. There's also campaign, co-op campaign. I'm so excited. Comes out soon, Monday night. Urama, speaking of love, thanks for playing my song during that art special. Seeing you guys listen to it was magical. All I could hope for. Oh, it was tearing me up. I was tearing up. Tahitian warrior, Hiro, Majima or Kira, the dragon of Dojima, Kazuma. I know Ben likes Majima the most, but Kazuma, baby. You mean it's been done and they've been marketing and marketing and marketing? Absolutely. Gotta sell your name. I know I'm really excited to play Pituiter to check out the Vikings Valkyrie. I'm so excited. Closest thing we'll get to a Shield Maiden, I guess. Who's the best couple on Black Sails? Oh Nation, it's got to be Rackham and Bonnie for sure. I like classes in For Honor where you have to be a female or male. I think that's interesting. Some you can be both. But the Viking Valkyrie, female only, that's so cool. She's just a badass. And like the lore behind her. Like she's trying to redeem other Vikings on the battlefield to enter the halls of Valhalla. It's so cool. What do you think saying exclusive content experience 3 times in front of a mirror will summon Bossman? It will summon him on Huber Syndrome, that's for sure. Yeah, I saw that, Zen Davis. They did a reprint of the Yakuza series on Amazon. I need another copy of Yakuza 2 because I only have the case now. It's just missing. But I feel like kind of, wow. Straight up reprint. $50 for Yakuza 2. Unreal. It's not even like the greatest hits thing or anything. Wow. Should I pull the trigger? I'll probably regret it someday if I don't. Yeah, you know that feeling, chat, when you you know that feeling when you open a disc case and there's no game inside? And you're like, where did it go? Where did my game go? Are they going to make a Yakuza 2 remake like they did with 1? I have no idea. I don't know. It's a good question. 2 is one of my least favorites, so that's why it's hard to buy it. It could be my least favorite out of all of them. My favorite, I think, will always be 1 because of when I played it and how I played it and just the story. You know, I love the story of the first game. And then I think 3 is really strong. 3 is incredible. And then probably 5. Not counting 0 yet, of course. 0's up there. It's probably 1, 0, 3, 5, 4, 2. Yeah. 2's okay. I still love it. But it's just one of it's my least favorite. You know? It's like the Resident Evil Code Veronica of the franchise, where it's my least favorite, but it's still a 10 out of 10 to me because it's Resident Evil. Yakuza 2 is still Yakuza. Huberl, it feels strange to not be doing the E3 bets this year, Primesd. Yeah, but I got something cooking. Stay tuned. Corn fan, what's up? I ended up staying up until 7:50 a.m. watching Easy A stuff. I need to sort that out. My body doesn't know what it's doing at the moment. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. I'm trying to wean my way off NyQuil. I've been taking NyQuil the last 6 nights. So last night I didn't take NyQuil, and I was up till 3 in the morning. That's a lie. Prime's Code Veronica is up there. 0 is probably my least favorite. What am I saying? Remember, 6 doesn't exist in my headcanon. So. E3 open to the public this year. 15,000 tickets, chat. Are any of you going? Are those on sale? What's the deal with that? Are those on sale? I couldn't find it. Warrior of Light. Wouldn't just putting 15,000 more people at the venue make it super crowded? Yeah. It's going to be insane. It's going to be it's going to be rough. Sorry, I like this pen. I like this pen. I'm sorry. Next week, okay. It's going to be so crowded, but I don't mind. I'm cool with it. Share the joy. Share the love. Aw. Aog, Jarl Raven. I don't need to go to E3 when I have Easy A coverage. Love you too. It's going to be bad. A lot of people. But again, I'm stoked. Share the joy. You know. Give more people access. It's weird it took this long for it to be public in the first place. I just wish that they would have had a public day. I do it either way. Have 3 industry days and 1 public day, or 3 public days and 1 industry day. I think that'd be really cool. Ness Nomus, what if Shenmue 3 gets shouted out to E3 and you can't get to play it because the consumer lines are too long? I would track down Yu Suzuki and beg him. At this point, I'm starting to believe we're not going to see Shenmue 3 until E3 at all. I thought we'd get a trailer here in January. But it came and went. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe, though. Maybe we'll get Maybe we'll get a trailer before then, hopefully. What do you think, chat? Should we straw pull it? That's a good straw pull. Actually, I have a funny one. Straw pull is busted. There we go. Here's the straw poll of the day. Straw poll is which? Gotham? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Neither. I have a feeling what's going to win out here. Oh, I spelled neither wrong. My bad. Neither. Niter. Niter! Neither coming in with 40 votes. Gotham with 12. S.H.I.E.L.D. with 10. It's not a good day for those shows. Anita! Batman always wins. Swordfish knows what's up. Thoughts on the Thanos concept art, chat? Looked rad. I was into it. Grounded Dreams, here we go. We play Cyber Elite 4 next week. My review will be going up. My review is cooking. We opened Pandora's box. All these E3 dreams in February. It's never too early. Never too early to dream. Oh, Grounded Dreams. You're welcome. Evening from the UK. Can you feel the kill in Sniper Elite 4? I think I'm still under embargo. But yeah. Yeah. Yes. Hubert, does it make you sad that Vikings is exclusive content? It's not something people talk about with TV shows. But it's true. It does make me sad that it's not as big as it should be, popularity wise. Because I I joke around a lot about it, but I truly believe it is one of the best shows on TV in terms of storytelling and quality. But they're clearly doing well because season 4 was like each season has grown so much in terms of budget, episode count, marketing. Like the show keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I think History Channel History Channel is stoked with its success. I think it is doing well. So Primest. Resident Evil 2 Remake demo released during E3. You know what, you're right. Count it. Splash that bucket. Count it. Absolutely. You look at Resident Evil 7 Beginning Hour. You look at the history of Resident Evil 2, the fact that it was a demo with Director's Cut. You know, Resident Evil 7's barcode having the Director's Cut on the tape, it's going to happen. If Resident Evil 2 demo doesn't drop on Eddie 3, I will be stunned. I'll be shocked. You know, but I was this confident that Kane was going to be in the Royal Rumble, and look how that turned out. So I can't be trusted. But it does make sense. It makes a lot of sense. You know, Resident Evil 7 Beginning Hour had that treatment. So, is there DLC for Resident Evil 7 going up until... No, there's one more batch, which comes out Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have time to stream. I'm going to be knee-deep in the For Honor review. Hopefully. I have time to play that. So yeah, there's one more batch. It's 2 tapes and a mode similar to the first batch. And then in spring we get that free one. Not a Hero. Kane was injured. Quirky. Good to know. That explains it. Grounded Dreams here. Do you know if Ben is going to be reviewing Nier Automata Japanese version as it is out there? I don't think he will. Unless it's in English. Unless he can read Japanese. I don't think I'll be able to stream 400 today. I got some more work to do. With Sniper Elite, actually. We're just about out of time, folks. It's been great. I need to go lay down and drink some fluids. Oh, Tori, this is an unpopular talk about Hubert. Excited about MLB The Show 17. I want to see how the retro mode. I got to play... Oh, Tori... MLB The Show 17 masterpiece, 10 out of 10. I got to play the retro mode at E3 with Brad, and it was so much fun. Brad hates baseball games, hates sports games in general, unless it's like NFL Blitz or NBA Jam. But the retro mode is incredible because I feel like it is a tailor-made mode for people that don't like sports games because it's one button. It's hit, that's it. And the pitcher too. It's pitch and hit. And the pitcher can move the ball when it's mid-flight, and the batter can kind of move his body. It's super good. What wrestling game would you recommend the most? SmackDown Here Comes the Pain on PS2. Great game. Great game. All right, chat. Thanks for joining. This was Talking Syndrome. We are Easy Allies, Patreon supported. If you like what you saw, help us out. Click the follow button on Twitch. Or help us out on Patreon. Or follow us on Twitter, easyallies.com, YouTube, all that good stuff. Is there a stream coming up later today? Let us see. Maybe Damiani will do a Shadow Drop stream? I'm not sure. Is there a stream coming up? Nobody's on the schedule for today. But, you know, I got some work to do, but I still might get the itch for a little For Honor. Maybe. Possibly. All right, everyone. Have a good day. Love and respect.